Hello, everybody. I'm John Evans, and you're watching another episode of Mid-Mod Money, the show that teaches you how to buy and sell vintage items for a profit. Thanks for watching. Happy Monday. We are happy to have you here. Want to remind everyone that if you enjoy the program, hey, and you're thinking about it, hit the like button that is right over there. Hit that like for a guy. Also, we're on our way to 1 million subscribers. So first, we got to hit that 4,000 number. We're 50 away. So if you're not subscribed to the show, subscribe to the show, and ultimately we will get to 1 million subscribers and total world domination. So let's get to today's thrift store haul, which is a fine thrift store haul. It's a fine haul. Very, very solid effort this week. First thing I found from Christian Crossing Thrift Store, the best thrift store in America, in my hometown. This awesome mahogany serving tray with these little leaf serving things in there. This is mahogany, and it was made in Haiti. It says CaribCraft, probably hand carved tourist stuff. I don't know how many people are taking vacations to Haiti, but I hope this thing isn't cursed. It's got a great look, so let's hope it's not cursed. I paid $4 for it. I'm going to ask $27 in my booth at the Antique Mall. All right, next thing I found. This very unique Pottery pitcher. Now this has a lot going for it. The weird handle, the cool glaze, the aggressive fold at the top. I didn't know what this was, and my phone wasn't really working at the time. So I just said, $6. It's got to be worth 25 without even knowing where it came from. Well, I got this to my crack research assistant, Christy, and she informed me this was made by a company called Gonder Art Pottery. Not sure if they're still in business, but this type of pitcher was made in the late 50s, early 60s. And I kind of knew something was up when I saw how much wear was here on the bottom for such a pitcher that was in almost perfect condition for $6. So I said, you know what the heck, I'll pay it. Turns out this pitcher's worth about $50. It's like a 60-year-old pitcher. Gonder Art Pottery. I learned something new this week. Next thing I found, and often people will talk about having a good eye in the antique business or the vintage business. You got to have a good eye and know what people like. Well, this kind of Siamese cat thing is very, very popular, and it has been for a long time. And that's why a lot of people have mistaken these bookends as 1960s bookends when they frankly are not. When I went to look these up, first of all, I paid $5 each at Goodwill, which is a pretty good price. And they're not old, but a lot of people have identified these in their listings as MCM bookends, mid-century modern, or 1960s Siamese Cat bookends, and they're just not. And one of the ways I know is because there's a lot of listings for them. If there's a lot of listings for them, and usually they're separately, one at a time, very few pair listings, but there's a lot of these out there, so it leads me to believe it's a newer thing, but this is where having a good eye comes in. These will sell, without question. These will sell, and they're very stylized and very cool, so I paid $5 each. I can still get $50 for the pair. There are $50 sales on eBay. There are $80 sales on eBay, but it's going to be tough to get that 80 number when there are so many out there. So while it's not vintage, still very cool, and someone with a vintage aesthetic might really like these, even though they're not of the period. So $50 off of 10. Next thing, speaking of bookends, holy moly, look what I found. I found these crazy, let me get this I found these for $5. These carved dog bookends with the insane eyes. Look at the eyes. So these were $5 at Christian Crossing. $5 for the insane looking carved dog. Very cute. If you look at the bottom, remember, they don't have to be marked. You can just tell that something is old by investigating yourself. Cool. These are probably from the 50s, maybe even, possibly 60s, but these yellow eyes are insane. I'm going to ask $25 to $30 for the awesome dog bookends. I'll probably put some wood oil on them to clean up some of the marks. Now, we don't often talk about the mistakes, do we? I don't know if this is a mistake. Felt like a mistake when I got it out in the sunlight. But I was at Highland Thrift Store in Grantsville, Maryland, and I found a whole little box of, let me see if I can, of these owl cocktail glasses. Now, I guess I got it in my head where I saw someone had a set of these for about $100, maybe a set of 8. So they had $19.99 for all these glasses, and I thought, well, I don't want to spend $19.99 on all these glasses, but I also don't want to miss out on the hundo. What if these are worth $100? These beautiful, made by Couroc. You can barely see it, but just to the right of the owl, this little Cirouc, they made trays and cocktail sets and very cool, a lot of cool trays with natural elements like wood and copper inlaid in the trays. I've had many Couroc. I really didn't know they made glasses, but what happened was I paid the $20. I got them outside, and the lighting was better outside, and I noticed that on the rim of the glass, some of the gold is missing. There's a gold rim, and some of it's missing. So, can't say these are mint condition, make it harder to sell. They still will sell, but they're not going to sell for the figure that I thought they might be worth, but I can double my money. I paid $20. I'll probably get $45 to $50 for the set, even with the missing gold. It doesn't look terrible, but there are places, some of it's good, some of it's not good. So off of 20, I'm looking at $45 to $50. Now, we're up to our final item, and you're not going to believe this because I didn't believe it when I saw it, and I'm just going to bust out with this thing. I'm at my local Goodwill. I walk in, walk past it, I turn around, and I see on a shelf this incredible Swung vase. Not a huge one. It's about 16 inches top to bottom, but perfect condition. No scratches, no chips, no cracks. And when we say swung vase, that means when a glassblower had this and he's throwing it around, it elongates the vase, and that's where they get the term swung vase. This is hand done, and I believe this is made by L.E. Smith Glass Company. And this is not the biggest. I mean, these can get very, very tall. This 16-inch one is very nice. But here's the kicker on this. The price of this swung vase, $3 American dollars. Now, first of all, just to see this on a shelf at a Goodwill is insane. Like, this is not an everyday find. This is a rare, rare find to find a genuine L.E. Smith or even Viking swung vase. This particular one is pretty stunning because it is in the green color, the most desirable of all the colors. And believe it or not, this swung vase, it's worth about $100. Yeah, the bigger they get, the more expensive they get. And I've seen this for more than $100. I've seen it for $120, $150. But this one, I'm going to ask $100. I paid $3, and it felt like a fever dream as I was carrying it out of the store. Now, let's look at what I did. I spent $54 total. $54. When it's all said and done, mostly through my booths at the antique malls, maybe some eBay, I'm looking at $357. $357 off of 54, and you can do it too. This isn't going to happen every day, but guess what? It does happen. So I feel like there's a little bit of panic that I may have forgotten that we are going to give away this beautiful Georges Briard tray. I did not forget, and to prove it, I have the Mid-Mod Money prize wheel right here. 73 subscribers commented, who will win the Georges Briard glass tray? Good luck out there. And the winner, Frida Johnson, you have won the Georges Briard glass tray free. You need to email me, midmodmoney@gmail.com. Send me your address. I will send this to you. If you didn't win this month, you'll probably win next month. Remember that. Thanks for watching Mid-Mod Money, and remember to always round up.